Hey there, fellow business rock star. Let's talk about how to rock it with your business and discuss the customer magnet blueprint. These are the 7 steps to getting more customers begging to pay you. All right, let's kind of dive on into this roadway that stands between your business and attracting all the customers you can handle. All right, so it starts with research. That's step 1. You need to find valuable, winnable targets. Really what I mean is finding that perfect balance. Where is your customer? What are they looking to solve? What's their pain? What are they searching for to find a solution to that pain? Where are they looking for it? Where are they going? Are they going to Google? Okay, cool. What keywords are they typing in? This is science in picking, good niche topics based on your business, good keywords with buyer intent and targeting, those good geo targets. Just because you're in some large city doesn't mean there's some small little suburbs around or other areas outlying that can be a huge benefit to you. I mean, here's a quick example of kind of looking at that. Like one of our own, customer magnets and clients that we serve is in this weight loss surgical industry, for example. We do lots of stuff, but the example is, hey, well, are they searching for weight loss surgery versus weight loss surgery Dallas? Well, obviously that one with Dallas, it's more geo-targeted and it's going to be a little easier to win and a little bit more targeted traffic, right? But we can go a little further and actually find that buyer intent. Well, if somebody's searching weight loss surgery cost Dallas, well, they're more likely to be a buyer because they're actually doing some price shopping. So it's just to give you some food for thought in that research phase. But step 2, existence. Do you even exist? When your customers look to solve problems that you can help solve, do they even know about you? Do you show up? Are you in front of them? Do you have a website? Probably. Okay. Do they know how to get in touch with you? Hopefully. And are you a magnet to them? Are you standing out where they are looking? Now, the next step, build that magnet. It's not just about showing up. That's great, but you have to build a magnet. You need to make it to where you're positioned with very clear focus that you can help them solve their problem and they want you to solve that problem. That comes down to a website, how you're positioned, how you call them to action. And it goes even further. In step 4, optimize. Well, to show up in the first place, well, yeah, you have to do all the right things on a website. You have to set up what we call off-site properties. It's a fancy way of saying, getting the attention of search engines where they're looking. That can be videos that can sending all the search signals you need to send, indexing signals to get it ranking and showing up. And then while you're doing all this crap, you want to avoid any penalties because we know, especially with search engines, they love slapping people around for over-optimizing, doing spammy things or anything like that. And that's why I need to tell you to avoid shady deals. If the promise is too good to be true, it might be, and it might actually hurt your business in the long term. So avoid that kind of stuff. But step 5, let's gather the data. All right, so let's assume everything's going well. You've got your customer getting magnet out there. You're waiting to see it rank. You're looking for cues. Is your magnet drawing in those customers? Are they seeing it? Are they taking your desired action? You need to be paying attention to these signals. And step 6, tripwires. Well, sure, they found you, but is there a strong enough reason for those customers to actually reach out? Do your customers have a compelling reason to engage you beyond contact us? Okay? Step 7, final step, get paid. Get them to make a buying decision. This is the whole point of your business, is to get people to make a buying decision, but make it as convenient as possible. Make sure you have easy payment systems. No matter what business you're in, it is awesome to have a simple payment system where they can go and pay you online, where you can gather payment info, you can collect your payments, so you can get paid. Make it easy for you, make it easy for them, everybody wins. So that's it. Here's what it takes, quick breakdown. Right? Learn how to optimize sites and magnets. Pay attention to what your customers' behavior is online. Research very carefully those traffic patterns. Watch the data. Make sure you're paying attention to converting that traffic. You're in front of them. You want to make sure they convert. You remember that little tripwire thing. Keep it up. Okay? And congratulations. Those are the 7 steps to having a very powerful customer drawing in magnet for your business. Now, you can spend at least minimum 20 hours per week on analysis and optimization, and then just wait a few months to see if the time you've invested is worth the effort. Or you can cut out all that crap, cut out all the guessing, and just count the results with a turnkey customer magnet and let someone else handle all the complicated stuff. It really is a no-brainer and it's no risk to you. So let's check this out real quick, because this is the roadway to being able to do it, to rock out your business. And those are the 7 steps to go all the way to being able to do this. Now, there is a much easier and lazier way that we can discuss. Let's talk about this easy, lazy way. What if you could get all the traffic and attract your customers without spending a single moment building anything? And what if you had all the ammunition you needed to get results? Not promises, results. Now, what if all you had to do was secure your turnkey digital customer magnet? And what if it was 0 risk? And other than a good faith deposit, didn't have a single ongoing cost to you to have it 100% done for you until it was positioned to get results right in front of your customers. Now, that would be pretty dang awesome, don't you think? Well, rather than talk, let's show you. These are actual magnets with real clients. Now, we only specialize in a few areas, but I'm going to show you a couple of them right now. Here is a competitive and valuable legal niche in a very large city. This particular magnet gets 10 plus new customers every single month, and every customer is worth over $5,000. And this is not an exception to the rule. This is very common with what we specialize in. Here's another legal example of a bankruptcy attorney in another large city, and each of their clients is worth over $10,000. If you do the math, one single client with this magnet is worth more than an entire year of what it costs to have this valuable magnet. I mean, worth almost twice as much. It is insane the ROI we're able to get here, because we specialize in industries like yours where we know we can get results. Here's another very highly specialized industry, and this is a surgery niche, and this one brings in new clients each and every week. And this example is in Philadelphia, and we have 2 spots on the top of page 1 for Google for a very lucrative industry. Now, each customer is worth over $20,000 to the client that has this specific one. Again, that is not an exception to our rule here at RockStar Agency. Now, automotive and transportation businesses, it's another area we love to work in, because they love us and we love being able to provide results. Here's a Lexus dealer that's bringing in plenty of calls every day, enough to keep their sales team beyond happy. Here's a Volvo dealer magnet in another major metro area, and their customer value is well over $20,000, and their salespeople are very pleased with the phone's ringing. We also specialize in retail sectors, and this one is scoring at the top positioning, just like almost every single other one we've ever done, for a client that has more business than they know what to do with. Now, this is something we are so proud of, because our focus is very tight. We focus in on legal, medical, and home service spaces, as well as automotive and transportation. Now, we have retail and commercial specialties as well as some specialty professions and services. But we really stick tight within what we know the best. And we specialize in only a small number of markets and industries like yours, and this is exactly what we do for your business. We provide turnkey customer magnets. Look, we build out an entire network. We use proven frameworks. We follow the data. We do all that complicated crap. We know where your customers are. We find them, we attract them, we send them to you. Everything is turnkey and forwarded right to you. No thinking about it. I mean, this is all very exclusive. If you want an advantage over your local competition, this is it. And bottom line, if you want more customers, we got you covered here at RockStar Agency. So what's the catch? All right, look, you secure your customer getting magnet at absolutely 0 risk. We are all about results. We're not kidding about that. We're not about empty promises. We're about results. And so here's what you need to do right now. All right, first, request your proposal to lock your competition out on getting this magnet. Again, I said it, and I'm very clear, this is exclusive, and we can only do one industry per geographic market. We cannot compete our own stuff against itself. That's just ridiculous. So you've got to request that to lock out your competition. If you don't want your competitor to have this unfair advantage, lock that in. So second thing you do is, when you get your proposal, review it, place a small deposit to secure and hold that thing. And look, you're going to pay 0 ongoing fees until it is absolutely ready to get results, when we have verifiable evidence and irrefutable proof that it is positioned to attract your customers, not until that moment, you pay nothing else. That is it. So what are you waiting for? Rock your business out now. And if you have questions, feel free to call us. We want you to rock your business out right now.